Are you serious? Are you serious? Folks, this is a television show we aired last night on DirecTV channel 367. It's a powerful interview with Simantov. I'm interviewing him on the streets of Jerusalem. His parents, Holocaust survivors, and he himself has born in Israel, lived there, lived also in Canada, but returned for Aliyah. He is a Messianic Jew who lived through the Second Intifada, and he's comparing the times that's taking place right now in Israel and Jerusalem to the days of the Intifada. It is an extraordinary interview. His parents survived the Holocaust, and now let me take you to the streets of Jerusalem with this interview with Simantov. I'm going to play part of the television show. You can watch this entire show in its entirety if you live in the Indianapolis area on Channel 40 Sunday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. The rest of you can watch it at my website at 8 p.m. Eastern. There'll be two television shows we're going to air. The first one is where I'm in the tunnels down at the Wailing Wall and up on the Temple Mount. And the second television show at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. You can watch this show and this interview with Simantov. But be at my website at 8 p.m. Eastern Monday night. 8 p.m. Eastern Monday night coming up December the 14th. Let's go to the interview now. Man, my name is Simantov. Now, Simantov is an extraordinary individual. His parents, Holocaust survivors from Auschwitz, and he was born in Haifa, Israel. Of course, eventually, right after Israel became a nation, his parents, who survived the Holocaust, wound up in Israel just not long after it became a nation, but the struggles they had to go through were incredible. They even left Israel for a while and went to Toronto, Canada, before he went back. And he's got some great insight about all of the conflict, the things that are taking place in the city of Jerusalem, in the nation of Israel, and it definitely compares to biblical prophecy in a mighty way, and I really think you're going to be blessed. So let's go now to the streets of Jerusalem and this interview. Are you serious? Are you serious? I'm here right now sitting on the streets of Jerusalem with my good friend Simantov, and I'm so glad you're with me today. Now, I interviewed him before on YouTube back in May. It was one of the best interviews as far as feedback that I've ever had. And so we just look forward to coming back here and talking with you and sharing with you. And we're just so thankful you came.
Yeah, it's good to be here, yeah.
So are you been feeling good? You're doing good?
Yeah, hanging in. A bit of a cold, but doing good. I'm just glad I can speak without sounding like a frog today.
All right, here's a question for you. I've been here a week, okay? I was here in May. I come back in October. This is a different city. Every day a bombing, a stabbing. 7 were killed the other night and along the border in Gaza. Police, Israeli police being stabbed. It's just, and now the Hamas leader says he's declared it, that this is the third Intifada. You live here in this city. What is your feeling of you lived through the second Intifada?
Yeah.
So compare that time and how it started to right now, and do you see similarities?
Truth is, I don't.
Okay.
Is there an organized attempt to take the peace from this city right now? There's no question. But you know, back in, I forget what year, 1999, 2000, I regularly used to go into Bethlehem.
Okay.
And because I got to know some people in there, Arab believers, and we had a good time of fellowship. But something started to happen. And I saw how the climate was changing and how the officials of this country, the government of this country, started to react. And I'll tell you, if I sense anything right now, I'm sensing the same thing. Because what happened back in 2000 led to the place where Israelis were said, we don't think you should go into Bethlehem for the time being. The next step is we're now saying no Israeli should go into Bethlehem. And the next step is they made a law it's now illegal for a Jew to go into Bethlehem. My innards say that that process has begun for Jerusalem.
For
For
Jerusalem?
Jerusalem. And that's
For Jerusalem?
for Jerusalem.
So, I mean, wait. I understand. I mean, when I go into Bethlehem, I see the signs. You're entering Palestinian Authority territory. Big red sign.
Yes.
Jews enter at your own risk.
Yes, and it's against the law and at the risk of death.
Of death. It says it. At the risk of death.
The last article I sent out, I used that sign, which I took a photograph of just outside of Bethlehem, and asked people to pray because my spirit man says that we are heading into where that could very possibly be something that's posted within the Jerusalem municipality. And I'll tell you, it's not the beginning of the process. I think this is an escalation. About a year and a half ago, we had Palestinian police here in East Jerusalem directing traffic.
That's crazy.
And so
Were they armed?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Especially, listen, we're right here at the Jerusalem Tower Hotel, okay? The other night, a long day of traveling around, shooting television shots in different locations. We wanted to go out for dinner. We walked right down the street here, and less than 200 yards from here, there's a bag hanging over a fence. I did a video on this. You can go look at it. And on the bag, it says, America, 9/11. Israel, 24/7. What do you think that means? That's a direct threat. That's a threat right here. This is basically a Jewish community we're sitting in, and they're coming here and leaving markers like this. What do you think of that?
No, that's why I say there's a very well organized attempt, and not just on a small scale, to definitely rock the city, take the peace from the city, bring fear to the citizens. And it's working. We were in the old city yesterday, about an hour and a half after the shooting and
at
the
the
stabbing.
Damascus Gate.
Yes.
There.
We actually went to Damascus Gate for a falafel, not even aware of what had happened just a couple hours before. But there's a very well organized. Is it the average Arab citizen and Israeli that are participating in this? No.
No.
But that's why I say
So it's not the same as 1999, 2000.
No.
But the result is the same thing. It's an organized effort.
Yes.
Wow.
Folks, this is just part of the interview, and I'm telling you, it is a powerful. He gets into some very, very disturbing information, again, about what's happening in Israel. And here he is. This is his man, Simantov. He has his own website. He has a great story. And there's no question. His love for Israel. He is a Messianic Jew. He prays intensely for the people of the nation of Israel, and for the Jewish people, and for the people of the world. He's filled with love. His parents escaping, surviving Auschwitz. So it's just an unbelievable, the Holocaust and how that whole story comes about. And it's a tremendous revelation. So anyway, again, come be with me on my website at www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. Monday night, we're going to do a doubleheader. Monday night, 2 of our television shows will air at our website at 8 p.m. and then again at 8:30. And you'll be able to see this interview. And I believe you'll be truly blessed. God bless.